everybody? Right now you're probably thinking 100 BPM in 30 days, that sounds crazy. Now, this isn't just clickbait. If you follow the guide, if you follow the instructions I have for you today, you can increase something by 100 BPM, whether it's a beat, whether it's a rudiment, whatever it is. Now, you have to start slow. If you start as fast as you possibly can play right now, you might not get 100 BPM faster in a month. But if you start slow and you want to build your foundation from the ground up, now is an amazing time to be able to do that in 1 month. And right now it is drum month at Sweetwater, which is why I wanted to create a video that tells you how to get better in a month, because if you want to get some new gear and be inspired by some new gear, right now you've got some incredible sales at Sweetwater's drum month right now. So learn how to be faster in a month and get some cool gear this month. Check it out, links in the description. So how to get faster, how to get 100 BPM faster in 1 month. That sounds really crazy, but here's the thing. Think about the math for a second. 100 BPM in 30 days is as simple as this. 10 days of 4 BPM faster per day, and then 20 days of 3 BPM faster per day. That is 100 BPM. Now, the reason that I put the 4 BPM faster at the beginning of the month is because you're starting really slow. If you want to play a paradiddle really fast, you don't need to start with like, I can play a paradiddle like this. That's not how you get really fast. You get really fast by starting your paradiddle out like this. Because if you build your muscles, if you build that muscle memory, if you build that technique and actually play it right, and you build that gradually over time, you're actually going to be able to play it the right way really well without strain on those muscles. But if you start as fast as you can already go and try and get better from there, you're not building that foundation. You're not building a nice concrete slab underneath your house. Your house is going to fall over because you built it on some mud. So that's the reason we want to start slow. And so today's groove you just saw was actually the groove from my Sweet Beat Challenge. And so I wanted to show how you could take that from a slow tempo and get it really fast in 30 days. And the Sweet Beat Challenge is a big thing going on during drum month, where we're actually having everybody learn this groove and play it and create their own version and enter into the challenge. So it's a cool social media thing. You should be a part of it. But one thing you'll notice is that it starts really slow. And so day one, you're all the way down here at 50 BPM. That's really slow, but it's really slow for a reason, because you're actually going to build those muscles. Now, you're probably thinking, that is super slow. Why on earth would I ever start that slow? Because you can build that technique. You can focus on it, and you can make sure that you're doing everything correct. Because if you start too fast, you might not be able to focus on that technique. Now, that's day one, 50 BPM. Day two, you're bumping it up 4 BPM. And the reason we're doing that is because you probably think to yourself, I can play it faster than 54 BPM. Let me jump up to 80, let me jump up to 90, let me jump up to 100. Well, here's the thing. You jump up to 4 BPM and you spend another 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it is, perfecting this. Now you're playing it right here. Okay, so still doesn't seem like much of a difference. And that's kind of the idea. The idea is that you sit back and you don't really feel a huge difference each day. It's kind of like you have a brother or a sister, and that brother or sister is getting bigger as they go. You know, they grow, they get taller, they gain weight, they change. But you don't notice it that much because you see them every day. That's the idea behind this concept. You don't notice the changes much because you're changing just a little bit every single day, and you see yourself practice every day. But the difference between day one and day 10 is like this. Now, you may think that's still not that much faster, but here's the thing. At the end of the month, you are absolutely blazing fast on this because you did it the right way and you built it up each day. So 10 days in, you're that fast. 30 days in, you're here. And this is where it gets crazy, because this is actually pretty impressive. Now, that's pretty fast. In fact, that's something to tell your friends about. Say, hey, check out this groove. Look how fast I can play this. This is really, really cool. Sounds really awesome. Now, you've built that up the right way. And the reason that you've built it up the right way is because you started slow and you built it a little bit each day. 4 BPM, 4 BPM, 4 BPM for 10 days. Then 3 BPM each day for 20 days. You spend 5-10 minutes on it. You build those muscles. You build that technique and you're actually able to play it. So you can apply this to anything. You can apply it to basic grooves. You can apply it to paradiddles. Day 1, start your paradiddles out like this. Right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Seems boring. Seems like a walk in the park. But day 30, when you're playing it like this, no longer is it a walk in a park. That is awesome. That's impressive. You move that around the drum set, you play that well. That is going to allow you to be a very interesting, very creative, very technically talented player if you build up those skills the way that you should. So, getting 100 BPM faster in 30 days isn't crazy. You got 1 month of practice. You got Sweetwater's drum month of practice. Get on it. Get yourself some new gear. Check it out and learn to play something 100 BPM faster in a month. I would love to see posts on Instagram. Tag me, tell me about how your practice is going, and let's get better together this month. Happy drumming.